Hey guys, welcome to your first ever Girl Boss University. I am so excited for the next 21 days um, because we're going to learn a lot and we're going to be working together and focusing on the simple basics that create success. So let me tell you a little bit about myself and why I am running this training. I have been a coach now for 3.5 years. When I started coaching, I was a full-time dental hygienist working 40 hours a week. I had a 9-month-old at home, and I was working on losing my baby weight. Um, my business story started as I just wanted to pay it forward. The products, Beachbody programs, and Shakeology helped me lose a lot of weight, but it more importantly helped me gain my confidence back, which was amazing. And I wanted to help other women with their confidence because after having a baby, I really feel like we kind of lose ourselves for a little bit. You know, we went from having all this time and freedom to having to be with a baby 100% of the time, especially if you're breastfeeding. And it can be really, really hard for people, women like us who like to have our independence and have dreams and goals that we want to hit. It's really hard to put it on the back burner when you have a child. It's worth it. It's just hard at first. So that's what I really wanted to help with. And when I started working the business, I would set aside an hour a day to do my vital behaviors and to reach out to people, to send messages and run my groups, etc. So an hour a day is what I did. Sometimes on the weekends, it would be a couple hours, especially if I had a new group starting up and I wanted to like schedule a whole bunch of posts or something. That took a little bit more time, but it wasn't hard. And it was something that I could do on Cecilia's nap time, and it didn't really interrupt our lives. So if you are just starting and you are wondering, like, how am I going to have time to do everything? I don't know if I can do this. Just know that I built a full-time income by working an hour a day. After about a year, I was earning enough money that I was able to cut back to part-time at my job. And I spent more time then. The deal was I'll cut back to part-time so I can spend more time on my business. So then I started spending 2 hours a day on the days that I was working, and the days that I didn't work, I tried to get 3 or 4 hours in. And after a year and a half of doing that, I was able to completely leave my hygiene job. And now I do this full time from home, making a full-time income. So if you're wondering if you have time, everybody has time as long as you have a strong why. There has to be a driving force behind it. And for everybody that's different, that is actually what we're going to talk about on day one. My driving force at first was I wanted it to earn a free trip. I saw my coach go on a free trip with her family on a Disney cruise, and I was like, ooh, I can earn a free trip. Tell me how. And so she talked to me about working every day and inviting and helping 3 people every month. And if I was able to help 3 people every month, then I would earn a free trip. And we did. My husband and I went to Mexico for free a couple years ago. And that was our first free trip. And since then, I've earned many, many more. So that was my beginning driving force. A lot of times people come in and they say they're driving their why, or what makes them tick. And what makes them stay up late to work when they don't feel like it is debt. A lot of people say, we are taking on extra jobs to pay off debt. And that's great. That's totally fine to have a financial why, especially when you're getting started. Another reason why people have what their why could be is to help other women. And they, with specific things like depression, anxiety, some people are just, that's what drives them, is helping others. There's so many different things that you can have. So on day one, we'll talk more about your why and how you can use that to drive you further on the days, because there are going to be days when you don't feel like doing the work. This group, this university, is 21 days long. So it is great for new coaches that are just getting started. It's a good refresher course for coaches who have been coaching for a while but just kind of feel like they need a little kick in the rear end, I guess. And it's also great for coaches who have been working for a long time, because sometimes we get away from the simple things and we start complicating things, and we think, oh, I need to do this better and that, and we get distracted by shiny objects, when really all it takes is these simple steps every single day. So every day you guys are going to have a to-do list. And that the only reason why I do that is so that you know what to do. As a new coach, when I started, I had no idea. I'm like, tell me what to do. I don't know how to do this. And so that's why I'm giving you guys this to-do list. And it's something that you should do every single day, even on Saturdays and Sundays. 7 days a week, this needs to be done. I am going to share my screen and go over it with you so you can see what I'm talking about. So right now, so this is mine, and you guys are going to have the same to-do list. It just won't be as intense, because you have to remember this is my only job now, so I do a lot more than I used to do. But it's the same stuff. I just do more of it, which is crazy. So every day you need to do personal development. I have mine in a spreadsheet because that's how my brain works. You can write it down. You can print off something. I have a few to-do lists, cute little sheets that you can print off. Some people like to print one off and laminate it and then use like dry erase markers to mark on it every day, so that you're not using so much paper. However you want to do it. You can have a notebook. For me, a spreadsheet works. So that's how I do it. So every day you're going to do personal development. You just need to do 10 minutes of personal development or 10 pages. So if you're reading, read 10 pages. If you are listening, listen for 10 minutes at least. Okay? You can do that when you're driving, when you're folding laundry, early in the morning, late at night. You can do it whenever. Every day you need to work out or be following your workout plan. As you know, a lot of times we don't work out 7 days a week. So if you're doing an active recovery day, then that's fine. Every day you need to drink your Shakeology. And then your requirements for you are going to be, and I'm going to put all of this list in a pinned post in our group so that you know where to find it. But every day you're going to want to send out 2 hey messages. And that's kind of funny to say, but basically what they are is building relationships. People that you don't know very well, that are friends on your Facebook page, that you don't really know. Go look at their page, see what they're into, and then message them and be like, hey, I just saw you were knitting something the other day. I love knitting too. That's so cool. How long have you been doing it? Just start to connect with people that are following you and that are your friends, especially once you get into the business farther. I have thousands of friends that I've never met in person. So this is a great way for me to stay in touch with people and connect with them. So just 2 of those a day. You are going to be adding 3 new friends a day, at least. 3 challenge group invites a day. 1 to 2 coaching invites a day. You want to post 2 to 4 times a day. Every day, within 24 hours, you need to check your messages and respond. If you wait too long, then people are going to move on and they're going to get annoyed. So check all your messages. FUs are follow-ups, not real FUs. They're follow-ups. So every day, if you were talking to them about something and the conversation kind of died down, then the next day you want to go in and follow up with them. Those are huge. And then you'll also want to check your back office. which is in your online office. You should know where that is now. Check your team page. So check the Motivation Nation along with any other team pages that you're in. And then check all of your groups, like your challenge groups. And at the bottom here, I just do my totals of total new friends added, total invites that I sent out, and total coaching invites. And every week I like to just see how I've done, and you guys should too. I'll be going over all of these things in detail over the next 21 days and teaching you how to do each one. But even if you don't know how to do it, like inviting, that's a scary thing. So if you, and we're going to talk about that within the first week, but if you feel like you need some extra help before you even get started, then go to your upline coach, go to YouTube, go into your back office, and start learning. A big thing with coaching, a big thing is teaching yourself and being your own boss, okay? You can't wait around for somebody to tell you what to do. You have to step up to the plate, I guess, on your own and say, here I am, this is what I'm going to do. And if you need to find answers, Google is great. YouTube is awesome. That's where I've learned a lot of my stuff. And then our Coach Online back office under the training tab is hours upon hours upon hours of training of every single topic that you have any questions about. And it's good training. It's great. That's how I learned. Anita is my upline. Excuse me. But when I signed up with her, she was still an emerald, almost a diamond coach. So she was still learning as well as I. So I did a lot of training on my own to learn how to build this business. So, and I expect you guys to do the same. With that said, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask either. That's what this group is going to do. We can come here, ask questions to each other, post in the group, post any success stories, any problems you're coming up with, etc. Just use this group as a community of support to get you through those 21 days. So hope you guys are excited, and I know I am, and I need you guys to be checking in every day though, okay? I don't want to not see you for 7 days. I want to see you every day in there, checking in on the group and posting what you did that day, even if it's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. You just saw my spreadsheet. There were some missing pieces in there. It happens. But just check in every day and hold yourself accountable, and we'll be there for you. So excited, you guys, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.